Hey everybody, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated. And I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Gemini. Look, we have the Fool under the deck. Oh, that's always a good sign. Here we go. All right. What does the universe want to tell Gemini today? We have, oh my God, it's you. No, it's not the Lover's card, but it is the King of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Swords. And the Moon card. I'm smiling because I know I have Gemini Moon, and you guys know I love Gemini, and it's just here the sword energy is coming up. Then we have the Three of Wands, the Two of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles. In your opportunity, we have the Empress. In your challenge, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look around the room. Excuse me, my eye itches. Okay, so we have two major arcanas. In your opportunity, we have the Empress. In your near future, we have the Moon. Then we have Swords, Cups, Pentacles, and Wands. Good, everybody's here. Okay, we have all the suits. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at your overall energy first. I'll get clarifiers as we go, and then we'll move through the spread. All right, so again, we have the King of Swords in your near future, the Queen of Swords in your present. So look at this power couple. And then we have the Moon. Okay, so first card out, King of Swords. This is your recent past. This is telling me that you're really contemplating something. I mean, you're pondering it to a very deep level. You're not leaving anything out. You're really looking at everything, all the angles, taking in as much information as you can to make a very important decision in your life. This is something that it's almost like you're a judge and you're listening to all parties and then you make a final decision. It's that kind of energy that's coming through. You're very pensive. This is someone where it's not their first rodeo. Maybe it's a new situation, but for you to be able to use your critical thinking skills, your logic, your rational thought, this is not your first rodeo for that. And that is something that is a wonderful position to be in, to be able to flex your mind that way. This is you looking at challenges that are coming up in your life and how you're going to handle that, the decisions you're going to make. And you're taking your time. You're definitely pondering that. And it doesn't end there because your present energy is the Queen. It is a King and Queen energy. This is you again looking at everything with calm, cool, logic, rational analysis. Now, the Queen is a little different than the King. The Queen doesn't tolerate any BS. That means bullshit. She doesn't tolerate it. She has her truth detector on. She has a sixth sense, and so when she hears bullshit, she calls it out. She does not allow it in her life. She does not like it. She is the Queen of Truth, just like he is the King of Truth. But she normally, the traditional card, she has a sword in her hand. She'll cut your head off. She's not going to tolerate it. She's not into it. She wants the truth. Look at that face. She's not tolerating it. She'll put up boundaries. Both of these people have been hurt before, so if it's a relationship issue or maybe it was a business relationship or anything like that, they're definitely going to come in with that head cocked and really seeing if the truth is out there, if the facts line up. So that's something that you're going through right now, Gemini. That's your recent past, and it's a carryover into your present energy. When we get to your near future, we have the Moon. That's interesting. This is telling me that there is something about the unknown that is coming. I think you're still gathering your facts on something that you're working through right now, and I think it's a little open-ended right now. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens next month. I mean, I'm going to get clarifiers, but This is telling me that it is not resolved, that there's a lot of the unknown that's still coming in. I think you're still gathering information. I think you're still wading through any BS and you're sifting through everything. But let's get some clarifiers and get more information. But that's the feel of the energy. But you're going through something very intense. You're pondering it on a deep level. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. Okay, here we go. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups, the Tower. We have the Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so when we are looking at this King of Swords, really taking everything in, taking his time, because he's making a very serious, deep decision. It's being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands. So more sword energy. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. Excuse me. And this is you being strategic. This is you really looking at everything. And I think at this point, you're not just looking at everything as in what are the facts. You're looking at is what is the facts and what happens. It's like you're like when you play chess. Okay, this is what the board is, but if I go this way, that happens. If I go that way, that happens, and this and that and this and that. You're looking at how everything is interconnected. You're really flexing your intellect right now. You're looking at the challenges. You're looking at the benefits of certain moves that take place. You're being highly strategic. You're looking at it to come out to your advantage, not in a negative way, but whatever it is you're pondering, this is a heavy decision that's weighing on you. With this Four of Wands, this is talking about the card of celebration, celebrating milestones of freedom. This can also be the card of marriage. You can go through this portal, and this is the 1111 card, 2 wands here, 2 wands there. And that gateway is wide open for celebration. This can be the card of marriage, long-term committed relationship. This is you celebrating life in general, just to be alive, the beauty of being alive, that you've made it this far, that you're with quality people doing quality work, quality, and you're following your heart. It's that kind of energy. And that's a milestone to celebrate for anybody. But this is you, Gemini. This is you really pondering something very deep, something very strategic. And I think it brings you freedom, whether it's in relationships, work, retirement, in your finances, in your health. This can also be travel. Maybe you're going to do something that is a bucket list item. Maybe you're going to go somewhere that has so much meaning for you, that it's an ancestral trip, that it is maybe you studied art history and you love, I don't know, let's say Latin American art, you know, maybe it's like Mayan art or Egyptian, whatever it is. It's this where it is huge and it has that depth and power to it. It's not just, hey, you know what, let's go away for the weekend, no big deal, let's go to Vegas. Now, I love Vegas, but it's like, you know, hey, let's go to Vegas. Well, it's different than that. This has a lot of power and a lot of meaning to it. That's your recent past, but it's a carryover. It doesn't go away, right? There's no exact, it starts right here and it stops right here, and now this is your present energy. No, it all blends together. Sometimes things are linear and sometimes they're not, right? This is something, though, that's coming in your present energy with this Queen of Swords, which, again, it's a continuation. That King and Queen, they're really merging. They just have different facets, different attributes. And it's being clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Tower. You don't have clarity. This Seven of Cups is telling me you have a lot of choices before you, but you still don't have clarity, and that's okay. You wait for clarity. You wait till you see what is resonating for you, what choice you want to make, because you're pondering something very heavy. You're going to have a Tower moment. This is you having some revelations. right? You're seeing the truth. Maybe you're seeing the truth in certain areas for the first time. Maybe you're seeing through someone that's close to you, a friend, a family member. Maybe it's your partner. Maybe it's a coworker. Maybe it is a hobby group, you know, a sports group you belong to. But you're seeing something very clearly for the first time because you're very confused on something. You don't have clarity. This is coming to bring you clarity, and it might not feel good, but you're going to be really grateful when it happens because it's something you need to see that's coming, and the universe is helping you see it. So revelations are definitely coming in, and by the way, that is your present energy. Then we're getting into your near future, and it's the moon. I still feel like you don't have clarity. There's some uncertainty there. This can represent fear also, but I'm not really feeling that you have fear. I just feel that there's uncertainty, and you know, maybe that can be unnerving to some people, but I just feel like it's more of a frustration that's coming in for you. I feel like you really want that clarity and you just can't quite feel it yet. And that's where it's that pause, that waiting for clarity, waiting for something to appear. And these revelations, these epiphanies and aha moments that are coming, I think that's when you're going to be able to see it. Because remember, this is the universe releasing what no longer serves you. People, places, things, ideas, old versions of you. That moon card is being clarified by the Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups. This is you clarifying your intention. What is it that you want to do in this world? It's that simple. Just clarify what it is that you want. But see, that's just it. You're not getting your clarity right now. And that's okay, but that's what you're moving towards. Something that's going to be very emotionally satisfying for you with this Nine of Cups. Because the end game is the Ten of Cups. Everybody wants the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You're right there with your energy. This is the Nine of Cups in your near future. So this is you following what is emotionally satisfying for you. That's going to help you clarify your intention. I think you're choosing what is it that you want to do with your heart. Your mind is there 100%. Oh yeah, Gemini, you're air. Your mind is there, but now it's like you want your heart and your mind to line up together in some big decision that you're making for yourself, something that you want to do moving forward. As always, Gemini, that is your energy. If that sounds like something you're going through, then this is your reading. That is really intense and powerful, but you know what? It's Gemini. I love Gemini for that very reason. And you know, I always say this, I really think Geminis as a whole are very psychic. Whether you tap into that or not, I personally believe that about the sign of Gemini. I think that you are very psychic. And I think that this is something that's percolating underneath everything that helps you make your decision because you're so intelligent and you're so bright. All right, now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. And that is going to be the Three of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful Virgo energy. Okay, so we have this Three of Wands. The guidance and advice from Spirit. First card out, manifest what it is that you want. Send it out to the universe. She is doing candle magic, and she's putting these beautiful candles on walnut shells, putting it in the river and sending it out to the universe. This is what she wants to manifest in, and the universe is going to respond. That's what Spirit is saying. When you figure out what it is that you want, remember, this is the Two of Wands. Clarify your intention. Three of Wands. Put it out to the universe and watch how the universe responds. Then we have the Two of Cups. This is you having a kindred spirit. This is you having a connection. This is you having a connection with a friend, a family member, maybe a partner or a new partner coming in. This could be a pet. This could be anything where you're having that beautiful connection with someone. This could even be you having a truce with yourself. Maybe you've been fighting in this internal dialogue with what's going on in your energy. If you're fighting, having this internal conflict, maybe it's time for you to have a truce with yourself and relax and go with what it is that you're figuring out and pondering, because it's pretty deep what's coming in on the cards. So maybe you need to have a truce with yourself. Take yourself out on a date on a Friday night. Take yourself out to a nice meal. Clear your head and come back the next day with fresh eyes, or in a couple of days with fresh eyes. Kindred spirit. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about you having this lady of luxury, this self-reliance, this independence right now. So while your energy, you want to be with other people, you know, that's the goal, I believe. You're really spending a lot of time by yourself and you're enjoying it. And I think that you're coming into spending a lot of time in your head, with you processing everything that's going on around you, what it is with these decisions, taking in that information, but you're also able to enjoy your own company. And this is the guidance and advice from Spirit, which is saying, you know what? Good. That is good. That is a healthy self-concept. You're not afraid of being alone and you're not afraid of being with other people. You have balance. You're able to enjoy the best of both worlds. This is telling me that you're very grounded right now. You're practical. You've worked really hard to get to this position and you're able to enjoy it. And that is a beautiful energy that's coming off those cards. Let's get clarifiers. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Moon. Now the Moon is here twice. Interesting. It is the main card in your near future and it's a clarifier in your guidance and advice from Spirit. Let me get the rest of the cards. The Justice card, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so we have this Three of Wands being clarified by the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords, and they came out in this order, 4 and then 2. This is telling me for you to have that manifestation, to send it out, you need to just spend some time thinking about it, figuring it out. And that is not an issue for you when you have your clarity, right? And that'll be a blessing that's coming in. So I think it's going to be one of those aha moments. Maybe you're getting divine downloads, something that's coming in from your spirit guides, spirit, your guardian angels. But when you go into this phase of taking a time out for yourself and resting, and recovering, recharging yourself, that's when I think you get your clarity and it comes to you. And that's when you can start this manifestation. Like I said, it's about you really just taking that time, maybe with that, having a truce with yourself. Maybe it really is you just taking that time, take yourself out on a date or do nothing with this card. Maybe it is about you just relaxing, going on a walk, taking a salt bath. Maybe it is just you doing absolutely nothing, turning the phone off, turning the TV off, maybe not even music, and just having that beautiful peace all to yourself, just listening to the wind or something. Then we have the Two of Swords. This is you going within, trusting your intuition, really feeling into what it is that is going on, because this tells me that you have a potential blockage that could be coming from something from your past. This could be a childhood trauma. This could be some discussion that happened yesterday. This could be somebody, maybe they gave you some false information because you're looking for the truth. Maybe somebody in your past gave you false information and that threw you off your game a little bit and you're having to recalculate. And by that, meaning like looking at the facts differently, because maybe what you thought was truth, you found out that it wasn't because somebody that gave you information actually lied. It was a miscommunication or they withheld information from you. It's a lie by omission. So whatever that is, there's something that could be potentially coming in from your past. So it's for you to look at things differently. Looking at, you have a either or, so either or with these swords. And then you've got that other island back there, a third place solution. Think outside the box. When you're taking all that information in, we know you can do those mental gymnastics, Gemini. This is you really looking at things differently, not taking it at face value because there's something that's here from your past, something that has been gathered up that isn't quite right, and it's a sticking matter with you. So go within, use your intuition. Then we have this Two of Cups. And it is being clarified by the Moon, which is here twice. Same card, different deck. Just want to show you. Same card, different deck. So you have the Moon and the Justice card. What an interesting combination with this beautiful Two of Cups. So maybe having that connection, that kindred spirit, a truce with yourself, it's being clarified by the Moon and the Justice card. This is you literally trying to get clarity. You're still trying to get clarity. This to me is talking about you getting on your path, trying to get clarity. And that's something that's coming in. So I think for a lot of you, that is just the focus. Clarity, clarity, clarity. And really seeing it for what it is. He has clarity. I just want to show you. Like I said, the very first card that was pulled is this King of Swords. He's acting like a judge. He's listening to like all parties, and then he'll make a final decision. Don't they look very similar? Okay, this is justice. Maybe it's the justice system for some of you. This is about you sitting in a very honorable, just position, taking in all information, making an honest decision with that sword of truth, keeping the scales of justice balanced. You know right from wrong. You're doing the right thing. You're doing it from your heart. You're doing the right thing by yourself and by the people around you. Sometimes it's not easy to do the right thing. Sometimes it doesn't feel very good. But at the end of the day, you are doing the right thing. You're acting noble. You're doing what is right for you. That is a huge energy, by the way, with whatever this decision is that you've been pondering. Maybe it's in a relationship. Maybe you're going through a divorce, and this is a legal matter that you're going through. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're getting married and it's a legal matter you're going through. Right? Maybe it's a marriage, that's a legal document. Maybe there's even a prenup. Maybe each party has kids. That's going to make it a little more complicated. Are you doing adoption as you're getting married? Maybe it's your second or third marriage. So, you know, things can get complicated, but this is, again, the unknown and not getting clarity. Whatever that connection is, it's about you trying to find clarity and to stay in your lane, to stay in your truth. And that is huge for you. So, I think my alarm is going off. I don't even know what that is, where that's coming from. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I film on my phone, so I have a bunch of alarms, and that one just went off. So, it's huge. So, always stay in balance. Choose from your heart. Do what is right. You know what is right from wrong. Do what is right for you. Do what is right in total, especially if you have a family. Maybe you're head of household. Maybe you have kids. You have a partner. You do what is right for everybody involved. Then we've got this beautiful Nine of Pentacles, and that is being clarified by the Four of Cups and the Six of Swords. So this is telling me that you are literally missing a gift and blessing from the universe because your vibration is low. Maybe you're in a foul mood, a funky mood, you're impatient, you're not feeling right. This is you being in that lower vibration. You're creating a blockage over the heart. So here you're enjoying yourself. You're enjoying your frequency. If this comes up, you need to take a look at that. That's your emotions, because we're looking at cup energy. That's love, your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source. So maybe this is you doubting yourself or doubting something, or things are just not going the way you thought that they would go. They're going the way the universe wants it to go, but maybe that's not how you thought it was going to play out. Because remember, you're having a lot of revelations. And again, it doesn't always feel good when you get these revelations. But in the end, you're standing in your truth and you see things for what they are. And that might not feel good, especially if it's in a relationship or even work, whatever it is. You know, it's you seeing clearly. So for you to be independent and self-reliant, you're going to have some revelations that might be uncomfortable, and there's going to be fallout. Then we have the Six of Swords. This is the card of travel. This is the card of movement. This is where there's light at the end of the tunnel. This could literally be you moving onto calmer shores, calmer waters, leaving trouble behind. I think that with these two cards together, you might be leaving this kind of trouble behind. You get that aha moment, that revelation, that epiphany, and it might be uncomfortable. You process it, and you intellectually move on, because this is your emotions and this is your intellect. Cups and then swords. This is you literally leaving emotional baggage behind. They're not taking a suitcase with them full of that baggage weighing them down. Nope. Process it, let it go, move on. Next. What's coming in next? Swords, thoughts, words, and ideas. You might even have someone helping you and assisting you. Maybe you've got a mentor. Maybe you've got a guide along the way, someone to help you. If you're young, maybe one of your parents are helping you and they're giving you guidance, right? A counselor, anybody. Someone else that maybe they've already been there, done that, and they're helping you see the light. Wow. That's part of your guidance and advice from Spirit. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your opportunity and then your challenge. So your opportunity is the Empress. You have an opportunity right now to live your idealized life. And that's coming from this massive clarity and whatever it is that you're pondering. I told you it was a big decision because the Empress is all about living her idealized life. She's the 3 in the major arcana. It's called the Green Mother in this deck. This is you living that beautiful, green, luscious, alive life. This is you being alive, not just going through the motions and waking up every day and, you know, you're here in the 3D. This is you actually loving your life that you've chosen for yourself. It's green, it's lush, it's full of vitality every day. You wake up, maybe you work out, maybe you're with your friends, your family, your pets. You love your life, whether you're with other people or you're alone. You're living your best life right here, and there's always room for more. This is someone that attracts abundance and prosperity with ease. When you are in that right vibration, when you're doing things that are lining up for you with that mind-body-soul connection, watch what the universe provides. Do you sit passively by? No, no way. You have to do stuff. You know, you don't sit there on welfare and say, I'm going to be a billionaire. I'm going to have my own company. That is a pipe dream. Keep smoking that pipe. Not happening. You have to put yourself out there. You have to do the work. Period. This is someone who's done the work. Gemini, you are doing the work because this is your opportunity. And it's coming in strong. Wow. Now the Empress has patience, but she doesn't wait forever. And the Empress doesn't chase. Right? The Empress has a magnet that has everything that's being attracted to her, but she's doing stuff. Okay? So that is your opportunity. We're going to get clarifiers in a minute. Then we have your challenge, which is the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow and steady wins the race, but it's in your challenge position. So is your challenge impossible? No, the challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. This is slow and steady wins the race. This is you taking your time, taking time to smell the roses. She's plodding along, getting crystals. Take your time, enjoy your life. Don't miss it. It's going to go by so fast. Ask anyone that's older. It goes by so fast. Enjoy it. You only have one life. This is it. It's not a dress rehearsal. You have one life. Make the most of it. That does not mean be a procrastinator. That means get up and make something special and phenomenal happen for yourself, whatever that is. This is slow and steady wins the race. This is being grounded, stable, practical, secure, having that knowledge and wisdom as you are very slowly moving forward in this life. Because this knight doesn't want to make a mistake, and every knight is on a mission. And this knight's mission is to bring you a beautiful opportunity in the 3D world that we live in, this material world. Relationships, career, work, retirement, travel, your health, location, relocation, housing, education. I'm not sure if I'm leaving anything out, but there's so much more. Those are just the tip of the iceberg. This is your challenge. So it's a challenge for you to do that right now. So let's find out why. Let's get some clarifiers. See what the energy is. We have the King of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. For your challenge, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which we already have here, and I'll get to that, and the Emperor. Oh, I love it. So you have the Empress in your opportunity, and now you have the Emperor in your challenge as a clarifier. I saw it in my head, but I didn't say it out loud. I love this. So I'm going to tell you what we have. In your opportunity with the Empress, it is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the King of Wands. This is telling me that for that Empress, it's about you seizing the day. He has his eye on the prize, totally focused. What is it that you want to take action on? Do it. Like I said, you do not sit passively by. She is all about abundance and prosperity. She's worked really hard to get to that position. She is all 4 queens put together. She has mastered each queen, and that makes her the Empress. Here's a king, not the emperor. Here's a king, King of Wands, taking action, keeping your eye on the prize. He's very bold, courageous. He has a lot of charm and charisma, and he makes things happen, and he wants to win. He can lose a battle here and there, but he will always win the war. He is there with the Empress. Then we have this Two of Pentacles, grounded, stable, secure, very balanced. You're balancing maybe work and family, maybe it's school and work, whatever it is that you're balancing. This is a huge energy. Your opportunity, it's based on balance. Remember, we have the Justice card here. Scales of justice, they are balanced. So really, you need to stay in that frequency of balance. That's where your success is coming in. You're not going one way or another. And that's true with your thinking too. You're not just so in your head that you forget everything else going on around you. No, you have deep thoughts, but you're still grounded, stable, secure, and balanced. That is your opportunity. The Empress with the King of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Then we have your challenge, which is this beautiful Knight of Pentacles, being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor. This is you. Let me show you it again. It's also in your guidance and advice from Spirit. Same card, different deck. This is you having that independence, self-reliance, the Lady of Luxury. This is you really enjoying your life, enjoying being an individual, enjoying your alone time. So that's the balance. Remember, alone time and then also in the company of other people. So that can also be part of this balance. So again, your challenge position, the Knight of Pentacles, being clarified by the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles, who's here twice. So for you to be able to tap into this energy, you need to be able to enjoy your independence. This Knight is independent. It's the slowest moving Knight in the deck. Enjoy the ride. Take time to smell the roses. You're able to do that here, and you have a laser focus. You're allowing yourself to enjoy the fruits of your labor, to enjoy where you are in your life right now. You don't need other people. You might want them, but you don't need them. And that is a wonderful position to be in. And that helps you with that opportunity with the Knight. Then we have the Emperor. Well, the Emperor is all 4 kings put together. And the kings have an outward focus over the realm. And this Emperor is all about making smart decisions for everything. How you relate to your outside environment. So he's going to make decisions that are related to him. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's the energy of the card. So to yourself and maybe your work environment. Yourself, your partner, yourself, friends, yourself, hobby group, yourself, your pets, yourself, your housing, yourself, your spiritual relationship. It's everything. How do you see yourself in relation to all that? And you make your decisions that way. This is strategic thinking. Remember that card? The Emperor is all 4 kings put together. And the Justice card, there's a theme here. It's about you making smart, educated decisions. This is the card of strategy, being very strategic. This Emperor is very strategic. There's a lot of repeating patterns in this reading for you. At the end of the day, let me finish this up, but at the end of the day, you're making a very profound decision in your life. So, challenge position for you to be able to tap into that energy. It's all about you independently stepping into your position of power. Leadership roles. Working hard to get to this position, having a laser focus. Being willing to fight at a moment's notice for something that you truly believe in. That is how this slow and steady wins the race. Because you're staying on point, you're staying focused on what it is that you want in this life. And that's going to let you win. It's going to let you get to where it is that you want to go. Oh my God, what a great challenge. So that is your opportunity and that is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, everyone, that is what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. Definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel. I just got back from New Zealand and Australia back at the beginning of June. Oh my God, phenomenal trip. If you've never been there, you need to go. It is incredible. What else to tell you? You can now join the membership on my YouTube channel if you like. I make private videos just for members only. I do a monthly video and then I do a weekly video for everyone. You get to vote on the topic. So I put a poll out, you vote, and then I go ahead and do the video of choice. So I just put one out. If you are a member, definitely go and look and vote in the new poll. Okay, and don't forget to vote. That's a big thing. I don't know if everyone's getting the notification, but it comes out each week. So definitely go and look if you haven't. What else to tell you? I go live twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. If you've never seen an episode, go back and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. It's a lot of fun. It is by donation through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat when we're live. It's up to you. Just note, SuperChat's a little more expensive because YouTube takes 40%. All that information is in the description below. What else? You can hit the notification bell too to see me go live. If you show up and you're live, show up in the chat. We have wonderful moderators and an awesome community, which again is another reason why you might want to join the membership. We have an awesome community and it's a great way to support the channel. You can also visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, same name as the channel. There you can sign up for the free newsletter. You can book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation. You can also sign up for the Learning Center, where I have my manifestation class and my online tarot masterclass. You can also do private lessons in tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration if that's something you need help with. And don't forget to check out Alison's picks. Those are my affiliate links. They're products that I use and that I absolutely back on this channel. It's a great way for you to get a discount and again, support the channel. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.